speak. I've been doing this. I told you we're going to keep going. This is one of my favorites I get to do. We're changing the chat, everyone, to subscriber mode. Let's see who those real subscribers are. Donate to Rings True on the Cash App. The link is there, guys. We are doing nothing but going hard on movies, guys. I wanted to speak about this movie, Heat 2. You see it in the title. Uh, the cast of the decade, guys, the cast of the century, whatever you want to say. It's not clickbait. What we're going to do together, as we always do here on the Real Rent Reviewer channel, everybody, we call bullshit out, right? We predict movies, okay, before they happen. Things before they happen, because we've seen it before. We have experience. Let the Real Rent Reviewer do the job of a movie reviewer for you. So, listen to this, right? So Heat 2, everybody, it's going to slap. It's going to cook, everyone. We know that, right? All the slang terms you can think of these days for the hot youngins and the past ones. We're going to get into it. So Heat 2, let's get to prediction from the real review. But of course, before you do get the prediction, right? Before we predict these movies on the channel, we get some backstory, guys. And let's put a poll up. Not neglect poll. Okay. So the question is, will Heat 2 be bigger and better, right? Then, okay, man, bigger and better, guys. That is the question, and that's the subject matter. Bigger and better. Than Heat. All right. So will Heat 2 be bigger and better than Heat? Getting in heat, just thinking about this movie, guys, and this I can't wait to get to the cast. I am getting in heat. Like I said, just thinking about this, I'm licking my chops. Will Heat 2 be bigger and better than Heat? Okay, so huge feet, Heat. Oops. Okay, so we're to the poll here. Okay, sorry guys, can't type. It's late. I've been doing these streams nonstop for 6 days. Tomorrow will be the 7th day, exactly a week. I told you I'm going 30 days, and we're talking Heat 2 and predicting it. So the question is going to be for everyone, for myself included, will Heat 2 be right bigger? Come on, guys, we're going to discuss. This is going to be great and better. Wow. Let alone one of the greatest. It might be one of the greatest guys we're going to see in 20, 25 years. I don't know, the last 20. This is going to be a hell of a movie. Will Heat 2 be bigger and better, okay, than Heat 1? So we're going to go over the synopsis. I want this question answered by the viewers there. The real Heat fans, the real Michael Mann fans, right? Will it be bigger and better than Heat? If I get typed right. Sorry, guys. Take it forever to do this. Here we go. Done deal. Wrap it. Boom. All right. Donate to the Cash App Rings True. I am demonetized on YouTube. You'll see my video channels. You'll know why. Calling bullshit out. Here we go. Heat 2, guys. We're going to just go with Google with me, and we're going to go together. Like I said, evidence, everything we look at to predict these movies is on Google. We just do Heat 2. So that's what we do. And we're here now. So you do Heat 2. So here's just, when it comes up in Google, it says Heat 2 is a 2022. So we get the novel. All right. All right. It's a book. It serves as both a prequel and a sequel to the 1990 film Heat. So this book, guys, it carries it all. You know, script-wise, writing-wise. All right, cool, cool. So I guess if you want to know what Heat 2 is going to be about, really, you would read the book, the novelette. I have not read this novel. I have not done any research on the novel, guys. Shame on me. I'm a huge Heat fan, but not a Heat 2 fan, right? Or anything like that. And go any further, you know, Macaulay was dead, guys. He was shot and killed at the end by Mr. Pacino here. He's going to come to me. Hannah, Lieutenant Hannah. You know, he was taken out. So Vincent, yes. So we're going with the synopsis. Exploring the characters' lives before and after the movie's events. Okay. All right, guys. Heat 2, exploring the characters' lives before and after the movie's events. All right, so we're getting it all. We're getting the full book here, guys, in one movie. Wow, and this book seems to be written in 2022 by Michael Mann. All right, guys, I don't want to go into the original Heat and all this shit and where this movie comes from. We're basing our prediction on Heat 1 and Heat 2 and what we're reading off this and this great cast, this cast of the century, everyone, cast of the decade. I mean, so will Heat 2 be bigger and better than Heat? And I will answer that question, everyone. And they're calling it Heat 2 just based upon the novel, which I like. You know, I like Heat 2. I like that. Who doesn't like the title, everyone? Give your... There's no one to communicate with, everyone. About Heat 2. You know, I'm going to figure out when it comes out. I can't even fucking... Nobody deserves me to speak. So, yeah, Heat 2, guys. Exploring the characters' lives before and after the movie's events. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to have a lot surrounding the first movie. We have... When you do Heat 2, guys, you have this Pacino. This Pacino from the Heat 1, guys. I like a big ass, you know, like everybody knows he was on that fire, but man, he was supplying the fucking guys. He is so wow. Why do I got to do this, guys? Why does a real review got to come on here and tell you about the greatest movies to never be talked about, to never be pushed by movie reviewers or channels or any rankings or anything? Heat, guys. Oh my God, the soundtrack, unbelievable. Nobody talks about Heat soundtrack, guys. Why don't you talk about it? Heat 2, we're gonna see. Maybe who's composing, but they're bringing the soundtrack on Heat 2, guys. It is 2020. I don't know when this movie's coming out, but by the time it comes out, guys, we're going into the cast. I'm excited. Look at the smile on the real reviewer's face when he's going through this. So if you want to know what Heat 2 is going to be about, guys, you're going to read this novel by Michael Mann and Meg Gardner. That is what that script, and more than likely the story is going to be based upon, guys. Adam Driver is looking something fierce, guys. We're going to go to this shit. I'm looking at Adam Driver. I'm learning this all with you guys. We're going through this all together. I'm excited. Can you believe what the fuck I'm talking about, guys? I'm talking about Heat 2 with this cast. We're going to go through the cast. I'm sorry. It's about time, everybody. Movie fucking reviewers, all you people, movie lovers out there. It's about time we got something of the century, guys. A movie worth the hype and worth waiting for. God, what a cast, guys. How do I believe this? So, anyways, you know, being an actor or I would do anything to get a part in this fucking movie, Heat 2, guys. It's going to be an ensemble cast. It's going to be an all-star cast, as they say. Woo, baby. So, and the sound, like I said, the soundtrack's probably going to be amazing. Nobody does music soundtracks really like Michael Mann, guys. I mean, who does music to movies like Michael Mann? Oh man, he's old now, guy, but we'd be missing him. So here he goes. He's taking his baby back. So if you want to see Heat 2, guys, right? Before it comes out, you want to know a lot more about it. You want to learn the story. You want to learn the script. You want to learn the locations. You want to learn the characters. You want to learn some of the mindset. You will read the novel, a 2022 prequel and sequel to Heat. Heat 2. That's a novel, guys. So great title. I already like it. They didn't overcomplicate things. You know, they didn't dilute the fucking title. The whole movie would be shit because you didn't know it's related to Heat, guys, because it'd be a whole different title. So you didn't know it had nothing to do with the original Heat. I'm glad they connected that straight up for the viewers and for the people that never seen Heat. You know, they're like, they go see Heat, you know, because it's Heat 2, baby. So, wow, I'm excited, guys. I wish it was already coming out. I wish it was summer. It's summer already. The heat wave is here. I hope you're staying cool, but the real Heat's going to slap everybody. Fuck that. The real review is putting it down on wax. Record on the channel. Donate the cash app. Who gives a shit? I'm thirsty, guys. I'm getting caught out because of this heat. Talking about heat. So much heat in the room. All right, we're still on Google, everyone. We're using the evidence that is available to all, so you can follow along with the real reviewer and check him on his prediction years and years from now, months from now, weeks from now, tomorrow, and call him on his bullshit if he's wrong. Yeah, you can. Call me on my bullshit if I'm wrong, guys. All right, so the novel, that's how you're going to get it, guys. If you want it before, you're a huge Heat fan from the original, you want more Heat 2 before it comes out, you want to know more about this movie, just read the novel, okay? Michael Mann is there. Whether he's making this... Okay, we're done. So we're moving on from that. The story follows Detective Vincent Hanna, all right, and the criminal crew of Neil McCauley, particularly Chris, the last name we don't give a shit about. We know Chris, guys, Val Kilmer, rip, rest in peace. A very underrated character, guys, in that role. I mean, not character, but underrated. He did a lot with nothing. Okay, this guy's a solemn part. He's not really talkative. Like he's like De Niro, but he's worse, right, guys? He doesn't really talk. You know, Sizemore there, guys. He's talking, talking, and talking. And oh, okay. I'm not going into Heat, guys. This is about Heat too, right? Stay on topic. So we got a lot from this novel, guys. I'm telling you right now. Check the novel if you want to learn more. But we're going to learn more here. So particularly Chris. Okay, let's read that again. So the story follows Hannah, guys. We got to follow Hannah Pacino's character. You know it. Why are you following Hannah, guys? I didn't read the novel. I should have read the novel, everyone. Okay, so the story follows the champion to Kimiko and Nicole. Because he never runs in, guys, to this fucking crew until when they do the heist right in the beginning on the armored truck. And she does like, they're good. His fuckers are good. They're MO. I don't know, but they're good. Okay, so the story follows Detective Vincent Hannon, the criminal group, Neil McCauley, particularly Chris, Val Kilmer, guys, from Heat 1, through new heists and international crime syndicates, maintaining the film's cinematic, hard-boiled style. It details Hannah's pursuit of a violent gang in Chicago and McCauley's cruise operation in the years leading up to the film, and then continues the story after the final shootout. Wow. Focusing on Chris, guys, using his last name Escape and Hannah's hunt for him. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot here, everyone, to digest. There sure is. Michael Mann, is this going to be a 3-hour epic, everyone? A 2-parter? What is this going to be here? All right, we're going to go further. There's still more on Google, guys. Key aspects of the novel. All right, so we're going to sum up the novel without reading it. Prequel, sequel structure. The narrative is split. With the first half set in the years before the film. That's 1988, everyone. This film takes place in the early 90s, 91, 92, right? 95, excuse me, 95. And the second half taking place immediately after the film's conclusion. This is very interesting. It's very, very interesting. I don't know how you gloss over that whole first part of the movie by doing a prequel, Heat 1 in the middle, and then right at the end you're doing after Heat sequel. So very, very interesting, guys. Michael Mann, he is back to direct. I'm believing. We didn't read that yet, but I'm already hypothesizing he is. He better be writing, directing. He's doing. It's based on the novel. He wrote this novel. He's making it into the movie. This is wonderful, guys. Wow. So we're getting that kind of, play out, guys, for this movie. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I'm blown away, everybody. I got chills. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm honestly going to tear up because it's about time. We had something to look forward to, guys. I'm excited to get to the cast. A character focus. It delves deeper into the backstories and motivations of key characters like Vincent Hanna, right? Yes, Vincent Hanna. And, sorry. And the story, okay, character, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I have a lot going on around me all the time. It delivers deeper into the backstories and motivations of key characters. And like Vincent Hanna, Neil McCauley, and Chris, while introducing new ones. Okay, we're going to break this down, everyone. Now, if you want to learn, bottom line is if you want to learn about Heat 2, everyone, and what's going to happen, and the characters, like we're reading on the synopsis on Google, all you will do is read the novel that is out, 2022, Heat 2. All right, because Michael Mann. Now, I'm a huge Heat fan, everyone. I'm a huge Heat fan. We're standing up. We're going to start walking around and moving around because the real reviewer is getting psyched for this. Come on, everybody. Where are you at? Heat 2 is coming. They're leaking more stuff. We're going in deep. Go deep dive. Go deep. Man, I'm such a huge Heat fan, guys. I would go over that whole damn movie with you now, but that is not what the chat is about. But we're going to use Heat 1, guys, to predict. We don't need to. It's there in the novel, everyone, if you want to learn more about this movie before it comes out. So here we go. The character first, guys, it delves deeper. Like you read, it's the backstories and the motivations of the key characters. Key characters from Heat, guys. Vincent Hanna, Neil McCauley, De Niro, Pacino, right? And Mr. Kilmer, Chris, while introducing the new ones. Okay, the new ones, everyone. What new ones? Evil ones, guys? It's got to be a villain. Why would they introduce more and convolute this story, guys? This, take away from Neil. You have a lot to tell with Heat 2, everyone. You have a prequel. You have Heat 1 to tell in the middle, and at the end, you have to tell what happened. Everybody wants to know, right? What happened to Chris? We do. With his wife, with Ashley Judd. What happened? You know, did he really get away? What Hannah was pissed. You know, Hannah was pissed, and you know he gets his man, right? So it delves deeper, guys. This is a lot to tell. It's going to be a 3-hour, 4-hour movie. Will it be a 2-part, like, you know, like Heat 2 and then Heat Part 3? You know what I mean? They're going to do some shit like that. They got to, guys. It's a lot. It's so, and I love it. So I'm glad it's a lot. All right, so new ones, guys. So if there's any new characters going to be introduced to Heat, now if we go back to Heat, everyone, like I said, they kept it small. The cast was small. Now you would say, okay, so no, remember, it was a large, it's an ensemble cast. Trust me, guys, it wasn't like that at that time. You know, it wasn't like that at that time. Now you would call it an all-star cast. Yeah, you would. You would be appreciative of what the fuck went down with Heat 1 and that cast, guys, and those actors and that time frame in 95. But we're in 2026, guys. We're going to go over the cast. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to predict something. Okay? I put my money where my mouth is. I'm a broke motherfucker. You got to donate to the Cash App. Rings True with the Z. I am demonetized. Don't sub. Don't like. Don't care. Doesn't do anything, guys. We're exposing these movie reviewers every day. For 30 days, I have. And then reality hits. So, yeah, guys, we're going to introduce new ones. That is it. And who's the new characters? Do we have to read the novel, right? You tell me, you told us, just read the novel, right? Mm-hmm. And you'll figure out who's in it. So we're going to answer the question. Will Heat 2 be bigger and better than Heat? I'm going to answer it for you. I will predict Heat 2 and what the reception's going to be, what this movie's going to be like. We know what it's going to be like, guys. It's all about now telling the reception and how you feel, you know, as a Heat fan. Yeah, as a Heat fan, really, they're out there, guys. You're looking at them, you're talking to them. So the expanded universe, everybody. We got bullet points here. Bullet points. We are getting to the last of it. This is all we're going to look at for now. I might go harder on Wikipedia, guys. I think we should do Wikipedia. Fucking A, right. We're going to do Wikipedia. So, expanded universe. The story expands beyond Los Angeles to include international crime. Okay. We're getting out of Los Angeles, guys. What a scenery in Heat, guys. What scenery in Heat by Michael Mann. Cinematography. Where we had in cinematography, I don't know if it was him himself, but one thing about Heat 1, guys, one thing we're not calling it Heat 1, we're calling it Heat. Respect. The cinematography in that it's just one of a kind, guys. It just sets the mood like Los Angeles, like I've never seen before, everyone. It was before Collateral, you know? Heat was before Collateral. And nobody talks about Collateral cinematography and looking at that movie and being there and watching it and being okay with watching it over and over, you know? But there we go. The cinematography in Heat, guys. Michael Mann. Uh, so the story expands beyond Los Angeles to include international crime with scenes in Paraguay and Mexico involving drug cartels and rival syndicates. So this is flash shit, you know, bang, bang, boom, thank you, man. Bang, 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 thank you, man. Bada bing, bada boom shit, right? They're flying over. I make my money over here. We're kind of going to see the international, the reach of Macaulay maybe, you know, in the early days, or it's got to be early, guys, all this shit. I never read the novel. We can do it on Wiki. We can go to Wiki and do it. I should have read the novel, but no, I don't want to read the novel. I'm going to go into this movie fresh. I'm going to go into this movie a newborn baby, everybody. I really do. I want to go into this movie off of Heat. I don't want to read the book and start comparing shit in my head when I'm watching it and say it's not like the Heat book. It's not like Heat 2. No, fuck that. This is Heat 2. We're going. All right, guys. So that's what I think. I didn't read this book, so I'm just going off. If you want to know, read the book, guys. It's out there, Heat 2. And you can predict yourself, get your own video and predict the fucking script in the story like that, bada bing. But if they're going to change it up, we're going to see it's Michael Mann's baby. It's his creation. He can do whatever the hell he pleases, guys. So he doesn't have to stick to the script, does he? So he is, right? He doesn't stick to the script. It's his script. It's his movie. It's his baby. His creation. His Frankenstein, right? No, that's not the monster. It's his monster. So the story expands, guys. Like I said, if it does do that, if it does go international, don't bet that it's going to be something you're going to see constantly, or it'll be a whole hour dedicated to them, you know, country hopping and doing business in other countries with drug cartels in Mexico. No, I think it'll be in and out, you know, seeing Macaulay Chris, whatever, you know, right? Or who else is in this movie? I don't know. So we're gonna see somebody doing shit. You know, bang, bang, boom. Obviously illegal shit, everybody. It's not good. The cinematic style, everyone. Well, we know the cinematic style, everyone. Do you really want me to read to you the cinematic style of Michael Mann in Heat? Guys, do you want me to? We'll read it. Cinematic style. The writing aims to replicate, guys, of course. I'm telling you. Why wouldn't you want to? The writing aims to replicate the visual and atmospheric feel. Right, guys. Great description. Atmospheric feel, guys. Just like I told you, Collateral has it. But the first, right? The first, one of the first to do it, if not the first, was Heat. Michael Mann's visual, right, and atmospheric feel of Mann's films, especially Heat. And this one, I can't wait. Using short, punchy sentences, right? Good dialogue, guys. Strong dialogue from Michael Mann. Is he writing this shit? Damn. He has such good dialogue. So smart, so cutting edge. We all know the dialogue from Pacino and De Niro, guys, that the famous scene, first time they were in the screen at the same time. Don't you think I rented that in 95 Heat just to see that scene, guys? Of course the Rear Review did. But you guys wouldn't know that, would you? Because you weren't alive, you weren't there doing it. So, guys, Heat 2, we're predicting it. And we already did pretty much. Guys, read the novel. It's out there. That is what the script is based on. The story we're going to get. These characters we're going to get. And you just got to watch Heat. And you will have a lot to know. And you'll know what to expect here. Because Michael Mann. And then watch Heat for Michael Mann and see what you're going to look at, guys. So collaboration. So with the last bullet point here, the novel is a collaboration between director Michael Mann and Edgar award-winning author Meg Garnier, who translated Mann's vision to the page. All right, guys. So we see what Michael Mann. You're done with the bullet points. Michael Mann's back. You gotta have Michael Mann if you're gonna have Heat 2. Now, guys, I want to get to the cast. All right, we know now this is on Google. It says top stories. What is this? How many? 8 hours ago, everyone. 8 hours ago. The Real Reviewers on top of it. It's on my little feed. I'm on it, man. I'm on this. I'm watching this. Come on, guys. It's your news from the Real Reviewer. What's it going to be? Heat 2. So Leonardo DiCaprio, guys, and Christian Bale are in for Heat 2. For Heat 2, filming starts in November. This November, guys. We have something else to tell you. Okay, guys, I want to click this from IGN. But I just want to give the cast, okay, for Heat 2, everyone, to be excited, okay? Why you should be excited for this movie, all right? Why it's going to be the cast of the century, all-star shit, talking about it, you know, leading up to this. He's got to release it during summer, you guys. It's got to be a summer blockbuster. It's hot. There's a heat wave this summer. You got to do summer. We're dying. It's heat. The heat wave, heat, summer, heat. Don't do fall, Michael Mann. Everybody, don't do fall for Heat 2 release. Don't do winter for, please. I want it in the summer, guys. I want Heat in the summer. Robbery, shooting, chaos. Guys, we got fucking DiCaprio. We got Bale. And according to the articles, everyone, we have Adam Driver, guys, as a fucking bad guy from the novel. Read the novel. I never read the novel. I don't want to read the novel. I don't want to spoil nothing for myself. The Real Viewers to do it his way. But if you want to read in advance and know Heat 2, guys, read the novel. It's out, 2022, made by Michael Mann. Now, he might alter it a little bit because it's a movie, guys. It's his. He might not want to stick to the script, right? He might want to go off script. That's cool, man. So there's this. We're looking up on Google, but there's a guys. I clicked an IGN article here. There's DiCaprio. There's Bale. I'm gonna talk to you. Okay, let's talk to each other, everybody. Wow. Tell me, when have we? We're getting it. You know, we're getting it. I'm so excited, everyone. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. We're getting it. Adam Driver as well, guys. I love Adam Driver. I do. And you say we're a reviewer. You have videos where no. The Marriage Story. What is it? Marriage Story with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. It wasn't my favorite movie. Everyone's whose favorite movie is it? Is Adam Driver's everyone's favorite actor? No, he's known for his SNL skits. Everyone, he's pretty damn funny, right? On that shit. He's known for Star Wars. But listen. He's got this look, dude. I'm looking at this Google. I'm looking at fucking Adam Driver, and he's supposed to be the villain, everyone, according to somebody named Wendell. It's in the novel, everyone. I'm not going to go there for some reason because I don't want to do it, everyone. I want to go off Heat on Heat 2. I'm good. I want to be surprised. You know, like I said, I just want to be surprised, everyone. I want to go off predictions off the top. But Heat 2, guys, on Wikipedia. Maybe I'm good tripping. Maybe I should click Heat 2 on Wiki. We're doing it. So anyways, guys, we're predicting Heat 2. All right, and the reception and the prediction, the answer to the question is we're going to answer. We're answering in the end is will Heat 2 be bigger and better than Heat, guys? Now let's go back to 95. Yeah, man, they were super hype on Pacino and De Niro guys going face to face in the first time in any movie scene. And this conversation at this dinner table, the only reason the Real Run Viewers was rented was for that scene, guys. Because I was dying to get them since The Godfather in a scene at the same time. They weren't even in a scene at the same time in The Godfather Part 2, everybody. They weren't, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they were in a scene at the same time. Because it was flashbacks. But everybody wanted it, guys. And we got it in Heat 95, man. Michael Mann puts together. I remember the conversation, everybody. You know, he's having this dream where all these dead bodies are looking at him. You know, what does that mean, right? And he's having a dream of drowning. He doesn't have enough time. Guys, come on. If I see you, you know what? I got to take you down. Come on, look at this fucking dialogue. You people with movies. The Real Reviewer recommends Heat 2. When is this fucking thing coming out? We got Wiki up. I can't stand it no more, guys. We're going to figure out when it's coming out. And we're going to read this book, okay? I'm all over this shit because I want to educate myself right now on live stream about this damn book. And we're going to learn about Heat 2 right here and now on what it's going to be like and predict it. If it takes fucking hours, it takes hours. I love this movie, Heat, guys. The soundtrack is amazing. It's on YouTube, guys. You need to check out the soundtrack. There's the scene where Hannah is from the helicopter, right? He's in the heli. He's fucking... I'm referring to these guys as the actor names so you know exactly what I'm talking about. De Niro, Macaulay here. He's following him. The music, guys. The music is crazy. I think it's Moby, but there's some shit. Moby's doing a lot of these tracks, I think. Or he did one or two, guys. Fucking killer, whoever's... Fuck this. So you have that. There's a little fly or something. I gotta kill it. I got my window open. It's so hot with the heat wave, everyone. So thank you for the 3 likes, by the way, chat. I really appreciate that. You know, you got to be a subscriber longer than 20 minutes. You need to just support the Rant Reviewer by donating to the Cash App on the page. Rings true with the Z. And you know, I'd love to converse and talk about Heat 2 and many other things and movies. I'm streaming all the way 30 days nonstop, guys, 24/7. I eat, sleep, movies. To prove to you, show to you where the real reviewer is, and get YouTube to change the algorithm, get me up in there. So thank you for your time, everybody. But I'm telling you about Heat 2. Please listen. This is fucking what's up. So it's a crime novel, guys. We read that we're on Wikipedia. Follow along. It's his debut novel, right? Okay, it's a prequel sequel to his 1995 crime film, Heat. Guys, what a fucking movie. Damn. It covers the formative years, right, of the homicide detective Vincent Hannah Nicole. Okay, so it's 3 main characters, guys, are going to be following. And of course, I never read the novel, but we're going to go to it. But apparently, maybe a villain like Adam Driver has to be incorporated into something of this. So it was announced, guys, in 2016 as a prequel. Okay, Heat 2 released. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just looking at the synopsis. If there's anything of importance here, we should be stating. But we get the novel, guys. The novel is presented in a non-linear narrative. The following is a linear summary. So linear, non-linear. Non-linear narrative, a disjointed narrative, a disrupted narrative is a narrative technique where events are portrayed, for example, out of chronological order or in other ways, where the narrative does not follow the direct casualty pattern. Oh shit. All right. Damn, he doesn't have to do it the way I told you guys. Like, you know, prequel, Heat, sequel. You don't have to do that. You can jump around. So in 1988 Chicago, Detective Vincent Hannah pursues the psychotic Otis Wardell's gang of vicious home invaders. So apparently Otis is Adam, guys, just from what I've seen briefly. But we need to look. No. I want to skip through. All right, prior to the novel's publication, Mann stated that his intention to adapt it into a film. All right, so it was formally announced in April 2023, that Mann would write and direct an adaptation of his Heat 2 for Warner Brothers with Adam Driver in talks to portray the young Macaulay. Right. Several months later, Mann confirmed Heat 2 would be his next film, and then he's spoken to Driver about the Macaulay role. Further casting rumors included Al Pacino returning as Vincent Hanna, Austin Butler, well, fucking right. Guys, it's Chris. And Anna de Armas portraying Elsa. Actors Jeremy Allen White and Channing Tatum were also reported to be actively pursuing roles in the film. During press for Ferrari and the Bike Riders, respectively, Driver and Butler, they declined to comment on their participation in Heat 2. While acknowledging the novel's length and scope would be well suited for a two-part stream. Guys, I'm ready ahead of the game, man. Could be 2 parts. Streaming service presentation. No, don't do it, Michael. Guys, don't do it. Don't sell yourself fucking short. Nah, man, you ain't silver, you gold. And that bronze, you're platinum. Come on, man. Wow. Guys, this goes streaming. We're done. Quote the Real Rent Review. We're here right now. 30 minutes in the stream. Thanks for liking it. But yeah, quote me now, guys. It goes streaming. We're done. It goes streaming. What is that? What is that? We're going to read on. Streaming service presentation, but Mann expressed desire to make a single, large-scale theatrical release. Mann explained his primary challenge for the screenplay was finding a way to distill the novel's myriad threads into a single motion picture due to the novel taking place over many years, guys. Wow, cool. Interesting. Wow, holy shit. Mann said he would be employed a combination of CGI and makeup on various actors, but eschewed de-aging techniques like those used in The Irishman. Yeah, don't do it. He learned. Michael Mann learns. Guys, you got to respect Michael Mann. At a screening of Heat, Mann revealed he was considering shooting Heat 2 on celluloid, which would mark his first shot on film project since 2001's Ali. Mann also began seeking permission to film on location in Claude d'Este, where portions of Miami Vice were filmed. Mann had also planned on shooting a large-scale shootout. Okay, man, guys, yeah, Michael Mann did Collateral, right, guys? I'm referencing Collateral in the cinematography by Michael Mann. When Heat started in Heat, guys. In January, okay, so everyone, the novelette will be read in a second. We're going to brief ourselves on the script. Basically, it's going to be the script of the movie of Heat 2 is this novel, and I want to know about it more. So, guys, we're talking about the budget of Heat. We're talking about Heat 2 on Wikipedia. Follow along. But listen, we were receiving an award, right? Mann declined to comment on the casting, but confirmed that the film had moved to the United Artists due to budget requirements for the large-scale, multi-country shoot. Mann also reaffirmed his aim to shoot in 2026 for a 2027 release. Thank you, Michael Mann. The film, budgeted at $150 million, is also slated to receive $37.2 million in California tax credits for the 77-day shoot planned in Los Angeles in 2026 and November 2025. Christian Bale, guys, was reported to be playing for a major role in the film. The following month, Leonardo DiCaprio confirmed his involvement in the film. This is all confirmed, huh? Yes. He confirmed, and then followed by Bale 2 months later confirming it, guys. The biggest confirmation for since Public Enemies, guys, with Bale and Depp, honestly. I think that's like the closest, I felt to maybe having something special. Of course, that wasn't everybody, but Bale was hot at the time. He's always hot, right? DiCaprio was always hot. Wow, fuck yes. So they've already confirmed them in May already. So it was reported that Jason Clarke, and Jason Clarke over here, I know, I didn't like him at first either. Another underrated actor, doesn't get enough credit for what he does. I know, he's not the best, looking guy. He's not the most emotional actor. I like him emotional, of course, but Jason Clarke doesn't get enough. Would be considered for a role of Nate. All right, Nate was, I believe, Mr. Voight, John Voight, Angelina Jolie's dad, in the Heat, guys. Nate, I believe that was him. in July 2026. So that's cool. That's cool that Jason Clarke is in that. You know, I see him put makeup on him, man. Put some makeup on Jason Clarke, everyone, for Heat 2. Let's look him look all like, you know, scarred up like Voight was. You know what I'm saying? I think that's who they're referring to in Nate. So in July 2026, DiCaprio was confirmed to play Chris. Wow, we got it. Holy shit. Guys, we got all this information. We're going to go through the fucking novel, guys. We're going to learn about Heat 2, and we're just going to play it out. We're going to see Chris, who's DiCaprio. We can all see it out and imagine it. Cool, sweet. So in July 2026, guys. Holy shit, that was... What the fuck is today? Today's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, y'all. Right. Oh, yes. So I guess this was just added in Wikipedia, guys, just minutes ago, maybe. So in July 2026, DiCaprio was confirmed, everyone, to play Chris. Now, that is Val Kilmer's part, everyone. Ashley Judd's husband from Heat, Macaulay's right-hand man, all right? His right-hand man, Mr. Gambler, okay, couldn't hold on to his money, couldn't hold on to his wife. So in July 2026, DiCaprio was confirmed to play Chris, and Bale was confirmed to play Vincent, while Stephen Graham was eyed to play Neil, and Driver was eyed to play Otis. Production is planning to start in November. We're going to learn who Otis is. I'm guessing that's the villain. And Neil is a very big part, guys. Stephen Graham. Okay, no. All right, everybody. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I like him. I like him in The Irishman. I like you 15 minutes late. I like the bullshit with that. I like that. I like the talk. You know, the talk. You know me, I'm in New York. I like the talk. Stephen Graham, everybody. You could say he's hot right now, right? No. Not for Hannah, everybody. We're talking about fucking De Niro, guys. Fucking De Niro. You guys, when I think De Niro, I think Heat. I really do. You know, I'm going to go put Heat on, everybody, on Pluto TV if it's still free, which it always is, I think. And they're always playing it. I'm going to put Heat on. Maybe in Tubi has it. I'm just going to fucking watch it and listen to it, guys, and fall asleep to it tonight after this stream. I might do a scary stream, a different stream. I'm thinking of that. I have one planned, but after that, I'm sleeping the Heat, everyone. I'm going to brush up on my fucking Heat. All right, Stephen Graham, everyone. I'm looking at Stephen Graham to play Neil opposite Vincent, right? They're not going to redo, guys, Heat in the Heat 2, right? Michael Mann wouldn't be that bold, that fucking audacious, right? To put actual new footage, like, you know, shoot new scenes and for Heat here, for Heat 2 from Heat, and like incorporate these kills or these scenes like as flashbacks, but as with these new actors instead of the original actors, guys. What about that, everyone? If you refer to Heat in Heat 2, how will Michael Mann refer to it? Will he refer to it in flashbacks using the original footage from Heat 1? Will he refer to it in flashbacks using the new cast from Heat, guys, 2? Will he do that? How will he explain Heat 1 in this film, Heat 2? You know? Because we're getting that, everyone. We're gonna get to the novel where it covers the whole gambit here, but we're getting that in this movie. You know? We're getting that. Shit. And guys, Stephen Graham, it's just rubbing me the wrong way, everybody. You know, I love this part of Neil in Heat by De Niro, guys. It's just so... I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna laugh because it's just so, guys. This movie saved lives. We're a reviewer, man. Expose these reviewers. Come on, put me to the top of the fucking algorithm. Donate to the Cash App. I'm telling you, this Heat is unbelievable, guys. Rented it in 1995. My father for me to put this on and on. Me and my brother, you know, watch it. It really man, if I could do a whole... I did a rant review on it. It's on my channel, but the end of this film, you know, getting to the end of this movie, guys, with Pacino and De Niro, you know, you grow up on them, you know, and they're finally there, and Pacino gets the best of De Niro. Spoilers, you know, fuck you know my videos. Don't click it then. Go watch Heat, come back. Go read the novel Heat 2, and then come back, and you spoil Heat 2 for me already. I'm spoiling Heat 2 for you guys, right? We're predicting it. Join the convo. So... the end of this movie, Heat, guys, with the music, it's never talked about the cinematography for Heat, but you know, Collateral cinematography for Man is, but the music for Collateral sucks. And well, no, it doesn't. Excuse me. Oh, there's music in this scene with Cruz, but anyways, Man knows music, guys. Man knows that music makes movies. Okay, movies don't make music. So music and Heat, guys, at the end of this kill. Pacino, De Niro. It's just phenomenal, everyone. It's so emotional. It's so moving. And I was upset, man, that Neil died. Everybody, how will they explain Heat and Heat 2, Michael Mann? How will you do that? Well, he's got to do it two ways, guys. He's got to show us the actual footage from the actual movie of '95 and incorporate it into his movie Heat 2, or he does the flashback footage with this new cast. I just don't know how you do that. Of course, I know how I would do it, but I don't make movies like Steve, like a Chris Suckman, everybody, and lie and take millions of dollars of your money and go blow it. So I have no money. Nobody donates. Nobody does nothing. For 5 years, guys, check the channel. 2K videos. Let's go. So in July 26th, okay, guys, what really excites me about Heat 2, everybody, is DiCaprio. Okay? Bale, of course. One of my favorites. Of course, top three, everyone. Of course, but with DiCaprio, guys. He's there with DiCaprio for me. So it's Bale, it's DiCaprio, right? Adam Driver's, he's down on the list. He's down on the list. He's not even top 10 for me. But I like him. I like him as a villain. We know him as a villain from Star Wars, everybody, right? So we know Marriage Story, SNL. So he could go good, he can go bad. But he is playing this Otis character. I don't know if that's good or bad character. I'm guessing it's bad. All right, from what I hear in the grapevine. So we're going to read this novel, though. I want to read it for myself to know what's going to happen in Heat 2. I want to be ready. So I want all I can eat when it comes to Heat. All I can eat when it comes to Heat, everyone. And you got Butler, everyone. You got Butler. So, oh, wow, I just graze over that. So the rights for the project, everybody, okay, and Jerry Bruckheimer and Nick Nebasset attaches producers and DiCaprio, Driver, Butler, and Bradley Cooper were plenty in talks for roles in the film. So they're not confirming. Butler's not confirming. No one's confirming Austin Butler, guys. No one's confirming Bradley Cooper. Do I give a fuck about Bradley Cooper? No, everybody. He's played out. It's done. Your hangover days are over. We're hungover from Bradley Cooper and A Star Is Born and all these so-called emotionally driven and touching and changing movies. Yeah, Bradley, we get it. You're a fucking movie star. You made it. Go away, bro, for like 20 years and then come back. With a comeback, supposedly. You know what I mean? Like, go away for a little bit, dude. Like, we're straight with you. But Bradley here is looking for some kind of role in Heat 2. I'm sure we could find a perfect role for him in Heat 2 somewhere, though, in the background, guys. In the background. Please. But Austin Butler, in Dune 2, everybody, he really surprised me. Austin Butler really surprised me. We all know about Elvis. We all know, Austin Mr. Butler here about that. But man, done Dune 2, everybody. Why? Why doesn't anyone talk about this motherfucker? Like in Dune 2. Why does anybody talk about Mr. Butler in Dune 2? Holy shit, Mr. Butler has range. You think Skarsgård when you think Butler, and I'm talking Bill Skarsgård. I'm talking Mr. It, Pennywise himself, Barbarian, It, Pennywise. Skarsgård, Mr. Bill here reminds me of Butler, but Butler is a way better looker, of course, right? But he reminds me of him, and I'm not sure about a better actor, guys. Butler has a lot to prove. He's got a lot of ways to go, but wow, what a cast, everyone. Cast of the century. Is that what this title is? Because that's what it should be. I really thought Heat had the cast, guys. I really thought Heat in '95. And then, where we at? 2026, so 30, 30-something years later. Come on, everybody. Give me movies with a superstar cast. Spit them out to the real reviewer. But, of course, you guys cannot interact at all. You don't comment. You don't donate. No one chats. No one has their own opinion. So the real reviewer is bringing you his own opinion, the real opinion, guys. And we're finding out all about Heat 2 tonight, and it's going to slap. This movie's going to fucking slap. It's going to knock your damn socks off. The music, the visuals, the cinematography, the directing, the acting. Guys, we know for sure, just by the cast, this movie's going to be well acted. We know for sure, just by the director, Michael Mann, this movie's going to be well directed. We know, just by the director, Michael Mann, This movie's gonna look good, be good to look at. Violence. I mean, the way he does violence, Mr. Man. I've never seen anything like it, guys. So we're with Michael Mann on this. We're on Heat 2. Jason Clarke, guys, showing up. That's cool, man, if he's in it. I like me some Jason Clarke. Y'all don't. Pet Cemetery 2019. Terminator Genesis. You got to see him in Everest, everybody. Jason Clarke, Mr. Jason Clarke in Everest. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. He is just wonderful. Jason Clarke. Boy, oh boy. All right, so we're talking Heat 2 and how it's going to slap everyone. And the real review is going to let you in on this now before it is too late. And that is the truth, everybody. I'm putting you on. All right? And yeah, I told you, 24 days, everyone. Tomorrow will be 7 days since the real review has been non-stop live streaming. This is not clickbait video. We're learning about Heat 2. We can know about the script, a lot about this movie, guys, way before it comes out, months before it comes out, even a year before it comes out, just by the novel. So if you're a true Heat fan, we're gonna read this brief novel synopsis basically on Wikipedia. And we're going through Heat 2, guys. We got a legendary cast. We're gonna cover that cast more. I have dishes to do. I have kids to take care of. I have bills to pay. I have a job to work. This should be my job. You see my voice going because you see every single live stream. I barely get any sleep. We need to keep going, though, guys. I told you determination and passion is going to make me the real reviewer, #1 in movie reviews, and being a movie reviewer and talking movies, and being a YouTube movie reviewer. I am #1. Let's make it happen, everybody. Should already happen. Come on, donate to the Cash App, Ring Shoe with the Z, so I can keep doing these streams and do them bigger and better and longer. Yeah. So DiCaprio. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna get some water. We're taking an intermission break, guys. We are 47 minutes in only. It is 12, 17, 16 a.m. where I'm at in the morning. My children are sleeping. And yes, I am ready to talk Heat 2 and how it's going to slap. So let's get some water. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's pay some bills. We'll be right back. Okay, everyone. Thanks for waiting. I had to charge the phone here. That takes the kiddos. You know how we do. Family comes first, just like in Heat, everyone. Uh, yeah, De Niro, Macaulay is so really, man. The bond, the Heat bond here, guys. I really think DiCaprio, right? Who do we have here? Yeah, so Bale's gonna be playing the cop like he did in like Public Enemy, guys. Opposite Depp. As Dillinger kind of thing. Like I said, that Public Enemies guys really let me down with the chemistry. That was like one of the kind of like the Heat 2 for back in the day, as far as all star casting goes. But tell me, name another movie that is going to slap in 2026, 2027 release possibly here than Heat 2, everyone. Look at this cast. DiCaprio. More is coming out every single day when it comes to the cast. And people signing on, wanting to sign on to Heat 2 with a Michael Mann. Who the fuck? They were regretting that. They weren't even alive probably when Heat came out, guys. But I'm telling you, if they were probably regretting not getting in on this shit. We know Austin Butler wasn't even alive when Heat was out, right? Was he born in '95? We're going to the plot of the book, guys, to describe really quick. I want to sum up the book and who's playing who and what they're going to be doing and what the script's going to look like and what this movie could play out as, more than likely. So non-linear narrative, guys. So this could change the order and things could flip. So, when you're reading this novel, just understand that Michael Mann could basically it's non-linear. So, it's not going to be a straight cohesive story. It doesn't have to be chronological. He can jump around with a lot of flashbacks or yeah, guys, how is he going to explain Heat and Heat 2, everyone? I want to know. Will he use the original actors like flashbacks from his original film or will he use the new actors as flashbacks? So in 1988, guys, we're going way, whoa, we're going 90. Guys, it's a period film here because we're going to 88. Detective Vincent Hanna pursues a psychotic Otis Wardell's gang of vicious home invaders. Vincent and his team ambush Wardell's crew. I think that was mentioned in Heat, guys, when Voight is in the car with Macaulay, Mr. De Niro, in Heat, and he's telling him that Hanna's on his ass, and he's telling him who Hanna took down, this gang, crazy whoever, and he took down. Maybe he mentioned Wardell. We'll take a look. We'll get to that. All right, guys, we're going on Wikipedia. We're doing the novel. I have not read the novel of Heat 2, but we're going to sum up Heat 2 here right with this novel because that's what Heat 2 is based on. So, look, and Christian Bale, guys, is going to ambush Wardell, who's Adam Driver, on their next score. But Adam Driver is going to escape. Bale, he's going to raid Adam Driver's, like, supply house, his big time. So Bale here waves Driver. Supplier, Aaron. He's dismembered, Aaron. Oh, fuck. Oh, no shit. Told you guys, fucking Adam Driver is gone Star Wars ape shit. We ain't dealing with motherfucking Kylo Ren, are we? Get him his coffee. So, shit. Adam Driver here fucking dismembers his supplier, realizing that his quarry has finished, and disenchanted with the politics of the Chicago Police Department, Vincent resigns. Wow, what the fuck? So Bale here goes after Driver, guys, in the beginning, it seems. So we're getting a brief sum up of Heat 2. Wow. Now, look at that novel cover, guys. You see it here on my thumbnail. AI generated. Look at that. It's going to slap. That's me. Yeah, it's going to slap, guys. It's a bit of a reviewer for you on a good day. So, okay. So Bale can't catch Driver. Driver takes out someone big in the crime syndicate or what have you. This is taking place in Chicago. It's not international. Realizing his quarry has vanished. So he loses one, guys. He has lost someone before, just like Chris. So, okay, concurrent to those events, concurrent, so it's happening at the same time. Neil McCauley, Chris, and Michael Cerrito which is Tom Sizemore character, ripped to him in the movie and in real life. They infiltrate and rob safe deposit boxes in Chicago with equipment supplied by Aaron. Neil returns to Los Angeles and reunites with his girlfriend Elsa and her 8-year-old daughter Gabriella. Neil has a set of floppy disks from the Chicago score analyzed, which reveal moments of cartel cash trucks movement. Following the trucks, leaving the stash house. Okay. All right, guys. There's a lot of shit happening here in Heat 2, huh? Wow, what the fuck? Oh man, you're gonna have some writer here, Michael Mann, writer, motherfucking. He's the writer of Heat 2. Here's the novel. So Neil's gang, now including Elsa, which is his girl, whatever, go to Mexicali and survey the stash house while Wardell, that is Adam Driver, guys, and this Neil's gang. So, Stephen Graham, guys, the dude from Irishman, is going to be playing this shit from other movie. Oh, I don't like that part. Having tortured their whereabouts, out of Aaron stalks them. Wow, Adam Driver, man, on the fucking stalk tip? Okay, so okay, sorry guys. Neil's crew, the original crew, but younger, is doing this shit. All right, Austin Butler is here, guys. He's Chris, so he's in on it. Stephen Graham, you can imagine, is there, and someone else. Who was it? Tom Sizemore's character. Wonder who's gonna play that. Is that Jason Clarke? Is he gonna play? All right. Stash house the money after a firefight. Wardell arrives at the group's safe house, murders Elsa's uncle, and kidnaps her while Gabriella hides. Adam Driver forces Neil, Stephen Graham's girl, to set a meet with Neil, who's going to be Stephen Graham, holds Elsa at gunpoint and demands Neil surrender his car full of the heist money for her safety. Neil complies, but Adam Driver mortally wounds Elsa and flees. And despondent, Neil clutches the dying Elsa and vows to close his heart. Okay, guys, we're reading Heat 2 and what's exactly how it's going to play out. And now we're going to 1995 Los Angeles, guys. Vincent, who is going to be Christian Bale, hunts Chris, who is Leonardo DiCaprio. It's Bale going after DiCaprio. All right, in 95 Los Angeles. That is basically, okay, so we're jumping to the sequel in Heat 2. Bang. So we're jumping around, and this is where we go international, right? All right. So, guys, in 95, Vincent hunts Chris, the sole survivor of Neil's gang, after a botched bank robbery. Okay, everyone. How do they show that? How do they sum that up? I don't know. Nate hides the wounded Chris in Koreatown and coordinates an out for him, barely getting Chris across the Mexican border before the latter is known to Quiet del Este. Upon his arrival, Chris recuperates and works security. Chris is trying to dodge. The family includes Anna. All right. So we got a lot of international shit happening here. This is in the sequel, the last part of the film. In 2000, Los Angeles, Vincent investigates the sadistic murder of a prostitute committed by Wardell. Wow, what the fuck? There's a lot of shit here in this book. Yeah, Charlene guy, Ashley Judd. But their son Dominic always has to let them go when he sees they have a new family. Okay, guys, all right. All right, so Chris seeking vengeance for Neil follows Vincent as the latter. So I was reading that in my head because there's a lot here, everyone, and you could just read the novel yourself or go on Wikipedia yourself. It's a lot of I want to say just not gibberish, but it's a lot of shit happening here. Like da 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 da. I go over here, I go over there. I got to do this. I talk to you, you talk to me. I got to. So there's a lot of that shit, guys. A lot of shit happening, basically. So let's get to the end of the movie. An adult Gabriella runs into whoa. So Gabriella, who was kidnapped by Adam Driver, she somehow lives and escapes. I skipped through that whole part. I didn't read that part. All right, everyone. So Chris, who's Leonardo DiCaprio. Wow, I can't believe he's going to be playing Val Kilmer's Chris, guys. DiCaprio's. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So in 2000, Los Angeles, I want to read this one more time. In 2000, Los Angeles, Vincent investigates his sadistic murder. This is the end of the movie. After he takes out or is looking for Chris. And I don't know if he takes Chris out. Does he? Chris, using his tradecraft, delivers malware. It's Chris's truce. He's got a truce. All right. Fucking A right. I don't know. Chris negotiates a truce, guys. Let me skip to 2000 Los Angeles. 5 years later here, Vincent investigates the murder of a prostitute committed by Wardell, who is Adam Driver. So we have Christian Bale, once again, going after Adam Driver. They're continuing the story from the prequel, if I'm correct. Yes, I am. He's doing it from the prequel, so we go right to the sequel with Vincent, Mr. Bale, chasing Adam Driver, who's established a, bad ring there with money. All right. So Anna and Chris arrive in Los Angeles. We shoot back to DiCaprio for business, but Claudius and Felix now blah 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 seeking. This is some backstabby shit, guys. Some twisty bullshit. I backstab you, you backstab me. Nah, I got you. Hey, wait a second. You think you got me? Wait, no, I got you. That's some shit happening here in this fucking movie. Based upon the book. Despite his feelings for Chris, attempts to reunite with his wife Charlene, guys, Ashley Judd from the first, and their son Dominic, but ultimately decides to let them go when he sees they got a whole new fucking pre-made family. Yeah, dude, you've been gone 20 fucking years. Let the woman move on with her son. Claudia engineers. I don't know how that's going to be emotional. It's like, man, you've been gone, dude. You blew him off, Instead of go to jail and see him every day in a visitation or once a week, you decided not to see him at all. Scared little bitch. So Claudia, I'm just joking, everyone. Claudia engineers an assassination attempt on somebody. There's a lot of characters, guys. They're right. There's a lot of new characters. My head is spinning from reading this fucking Wikipedia shit. Heat 2, everyone. One of my favorite movies is Heat. And Heat 2 is going to be the bomb, though. Even though you hear me spewing this shit to you, about the film and the script and what you're going to have to follow. Holy shit, you better bring your aspirin with you, though, guys. It could be as simple as Heat. Cat and mouse, De Niro versus Pacino. It's going to be, wow. So, all right, guys. Christian Bale here attempts to locate Mr. Driver in the end, okay? But, Driver's always kidnapping this Gabriella, it seems. So he's got the chick once again. I don't know what his obsession is with her. I guess I glazed over that part. Chris DiCaprio seeking vengeance for his homeboy Neil, who's going to be played by Stephen Graham. That is De Niro's part from '95. Follows Vincent, Mr. Bale, as the latter attempts to rescue her. Oh, so DiCaprio, what the fuck? A violent. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. The end of the movie, the sequel, we're getting a violent freeway chase, which ends when Gabriella causes Adam Driver to crash. Chris, who is Leonardo DiCaprio, Val Kilmer here, recognizes Gabriella, leads her to safety, while Vincent, who will be played by Christian Bale, Mr. Pacino, kills Wardell in the crash wreckage. So Adam Driver in this violent freeway chase, guys. Oh shit, Mr. Man, what do you have for us in this car chase? Reviewing security footage in the aftermath, right? Vincent's partner, Casalis, realizes Chris was present and vows continued pursuit. Okay. All right, guys. Wow. I'm sorry, I just read that over in my head again. Like, okay. In Batum, Claudia and Felix, I don't know who, offered to negotiate a truce with Chris, who is DiCaprio. They arrive at a factory to make a deal, but Chris knows they're aiming to kill him. That is DiCaprio and he absorbed the business. So Chris counter ambushes and eliminates. I told you guys, it's double cross over double cross. I got you, I got you. Chris counter ambushes and eliminates Claudio and his team. A wounded Felix pleads for his life, assuring that DiCaprio, Chris here, and Anna would be safe but unmoved. Chris DiCaprio executes Felix. Anna and Chris, Mr. DiCaprio, meet shortly after, and Chris tells her that Felix was killed in Crossfire knowing Anna would leave him if she knew the truth. Wow, back in Los Angeles, Vincent DiCaprio arrives at Nate's bar and asks him, "What are you not going to tell me about Chris Shirless?" Oh, fuck. Wow. Trippy, dude. Trippy. And we have a... Wow. So that's why we go international. I'm going to skip ahead and plan Phil that, guys. We went through this cast. You know, Butler said he was going to portray Chris, right, guys? Was that the rumor? Yeah, that was the rumor. But no, no, no. DiCaprio was on Chris, right, guys? That's what we read. All right, sorry, guys. I'm trying to see if I am indeed correct. Wow, I thought I just read earlier, guys, that DiCaprio would be playing the Chris part. You know, it possibly could have been Austin Butler, everyone, but I thought I read that DiCaprio here is taking over that role and he would be playing Chris. So, anyways, I did read that. I'm pretty sure, guys. He confirmed he has a role in the film. Yeah, it's confirmed, guys. He's playing Chris. All right. So how I presented that novel, saying that Chris was DiCaprio, Vincent was Bale, how we read it out, that's exactly how the movie's going to play, everyone. And wow, there's a lot of double crossing, everyone. This I got you, no, you got me, kind of stuff going on here. I know other movies have done it. Let's see how Man does this novel. Wow, there's a lot of shit going on, guys, with this novel. You've heard it here. You go to Wikipedia, you can see it yourself. So phenomenal. Okay, so we're done with that, guys. We're going to close this out for a second. We're going to go back because what I want to do is just open up Heat 2 on the Google because I want to stare at the possible casting, everyone. We already confirmed that DiCaprio's in for Heat 2. What a smart move, DiCaprio. Thank you, Leonardo. Thank you for taking this role as fucking Chris from Heat. You know, Val Kilmer's role. You know, there's articles here, guys. I did click one early, but I will not be influenced, you know, predicting this movie. Now, the question here we have for the night is, will Heat 2 be bigger and better than Heat? And my answer, you really want the answer, right, guys? You've been on your edge this whole 75 minutes of streaming, give or take a few minutes of me going AFK and dealing with life, maybe having to take a shit. Yeah, yes, it will. Um, yes, it will. Okay, you have star power like never before, guys. De Niro and Pacino were very old by the time they were not in their heyday. You know what I mean, guys? They were very. It's not like that then with them. You know, you could see by the money made by the film earlier, right? I mean, come on, everyone. It's not like that. DiCaprio, Bale, wow, Mr. Butler, possibly. Who else did they fucking get, guys? Who was the other motherfucker? Look at this. You got the possible AI generated DiCaprio carrying Mr. Butler here in the streets, just like De Niro carried Kilmer, guys. You know, there is no scene except for the real life one. I don't have to go into this video. Like that bank heist scene, guys. How will Michael Mann? Now, from what we read, what scene would he do? It's going to be the car chase scene, guys. Now, here's the real review predicting Heat 2. It's going to slap, and I think it's going to be the best car chase scene we've ever seen. All right? I mean, this car chase scene was described as violent in the book. I have not read the book in full detail. But, guys, when we have seen, you know, Jason Bourne, the Bourne films, that's the last time I've seen a really good car chase. Fast and Furious, don't do it, guys. You know, we're not talking that CGI fly into the space bullshit. I'm talking straight on the ground. Leave you grounded. A car stays on the ground. If you want to, you know, rocket off, you better jump in a NASA fucking rocket because, you know, Bourne, the Jason Bourne films is where I saw, especially the first, you know, just great car chases, guys. Just great, phenomenal car chases. I've never seen shit like that, guys. And you could say old shit like the fucking Steve McQueen. You guys could say 60 Seconds Gone, 60. You could say Fast and Furious. You could say all this shit, Tokyo Drift, whatever you guys want to say. You know, when it comes to car races, or the Rafe, when it comes to car races. I got it all, guys. Christine, we could do it all any time of day, any time of night, guys. We're doing it, all right, for 23 more days, everyone. Tomorrow will be the 7th day. I've been streaming nonstop a whole week. Damn, it's sick to say that, everyone. But my point being here, I want to stay on point with Heat 2 and my predictions for it. But yes, it will be bigger and better than Heat 1. Yes, it will. Guys, the star power here is unmatched for our time. There's a third person. Oh, the car chase, guys. The car chase I was on. So, yeah. The car chase that we read in the Wikipedia in the novel, that's supposed to be the novel, is going to be the bank scene, right? It's going to be the heist scene, right? That's going to be our bank scene. This car chase, everyone, has to be the bomb. It's going to be the moment. It takes place at the end of the film, it looks like. Wow, just like Bourne, Jason Bourne shit, guys. Wow, so we see in the, you got Adam Driver, everybody, as the villain. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful casting. Wonderful casting. Who is casting this movie? Is the man himself. He is the man. So let him cast the movie. Guys, DiCaprio coming as Chris. And this car chase that's supposed to be phenomenal. Mark the Real Brand Reviewer down. Mark his fucking words. It is on record. It is on YouTube for you to come and see. And I'm telling you, that car chase is going to be our bank scene. Wow, violent, guys, described there in Wikipedia. This car chase between Vincent Hanna, Mr. Bale, and Mr. Driver, Wardell. Shit. So Heat 2, guys, 2026, 2027, possibly early 2030s and late 2026. They're shooting in the fall, right? Filming starts in November. So it's 2027 easily, guys, of course. Why would they say 2026? They start shooting in 2026. But we finish in 2027. If we're still there, if I'm still here, guys, I'm seeing it. You know what we're doing. Doing a damn watch along to this shit live. See my reaction, a real reviewer's reaction, a real movie lover's reaction like you. Let's go. Donate to the Cash App, brings you with a Z. We are predicting. Yes, predicting Heat 2. We just did, everyone. It will be bigger and better than Heat. Yes, the cast is. We already know that, guys. It's confirmed. It's fucking confirmed. I just confirmed the novel. We just read that synopsis shit on it. We read the whole novel. This car chase is going to be our bank scene. There's obviously scenes in between that. There's a lot of backstabbing going on. DiCaprio and Bale, guys, face to face. Yeah? Yeah. You read the end there, I think. Fucking Hannah comes in and says, what about you tell me about Chris? Guys, wow. Possibly Jason Clarke, possibly Austin Butler. We know DiCaprio, we know Bale, we have Driver. Oh, shit, we have Man. All right, so really, going through this Wikipedia, there is a IMDb, but I'm not going to IMDb. You guys go to the Real Review for your movie news and for your rankings and shit like that. We're not doing this shit. Fuck movie news. Go for your rankings. I'm not doing it. IMDb is bullshit like Rotten Tomatoes, guys. It's all lies. All right, popular comment here, guys, on Heat 2. I'm just scrolling when I Google Heat 2. It says Leonardo DiCaprio and Christian Bale are in for Heat 2. Filming starts in November. The popular comment, everyone. 720 plus loves on this shit Reddit or 1.3K. The internet might end up insufferable about how Val Kilmer was 36 in 1995. DiCaprio was 51 today. It doesn't matter, guys. That was a fuck. It's Leonardo playing Chris. It's not Kilmer. It's not fucking Batman. It's fucking Superman, man. It's fucking DiCaprio, guys. There's no comparison, guys, to DiCaprio and Kilmer. DiCaprio has it all fucking day. I come from Kilmer. I come from Heat, everyone. I love Heat. Ask me a trivia question about Heat. Gotcha, bitch. But DiCaprio is better Chris than fucking Kilmer could ever be, guys. Young, old, doesn't matter. DiCaprio, guys. And you have Adam Driver, man. You know, the Kylo Ren, he could play, we know he could play a villain, everyone. I want to see him. Guys, he has a lot of crazy shit we have Adam Driver doing. Did you hear that Wikipedia, everyone? Did we read that together? Did you go on Wikipedia and see this novel? We're gonna see in this movie. This motherfucker Wardell, Mr. Driver, played by Adam Driver. No, crazy motherfucker. What is up with that? He's obsessed with this girl. He's kidnapping her over. He's killing everybody. He's up to Neil. Stephen Graham. The only thing I don't like, everyone, I know we're going to get everything we wanted, all right, from a Heat sequel, a prequel. We're getting it all in this movie. And even, Heat 95. Is Stephen Graham guy says Neil McCauley. I don't like it. But the more I think about it, and the more I see his face, the more I know his accent, the more it's just, guys, I'm getting biased because I love Neil McCauley, guys, in Heat. I love De Niro's portrayal. I mean, it's just cool, calm, collected, but cold. But then again, you think he has a heart. You don't know to root for him or not. And neither does Pacino. To kill him or not. Arrest him or not. Let him get away or not. Before Fast and Furious, he was going to pull one of those. He's going to let him go. He's going to Vin Diesel him. Paul Walker him. Let him go. You wanted him to, guys. You really wanted to let De Niro go, McCauley go. But somebody had to do it, dude. He told him that in the restaurant, guys, that somebody was going to have to answer for this shit, It was you or me. If it was you or me, it's going to be you, motherfucker. And if it's somebody else, it's going to be you too. Because that's my job, is to protect the innocent. Wow, what a scene, guys. You watch Heat, you just think of it as an action movie or a heist movie, payday fucking movie. It's not, everyone. It is so deep of a movie with the dialogue, the characters involved, their personalities, their families, their wants, their needs, their hates, their fears, their loves, their worries, and their futures. You get to see what happens. Now we get to find out, guys, what led them to be how they were in Heat 95, and also some about Heat 95. They got to put that in there, guys. I don't know how they're going to do it, how they're going to show us, but we'll see. And then you get the sequel that we always wanted. So thank you, Michael Mann. I mean, guys, I was begging. We've been begging, waiting for a Heat sequel. Heat 2 of that. I love the title, keeping it simple. Waiting for a Heat sequel that we wanted for so long. And here we have it. And you know what? We're just not getting some, Michael Mann shut it down, guys. They wanted to put this to streaming, for the money. But Michael Mann has money, guys. This is his baby. This is his art. And this is a real artist, just like the Real Rare Reviewer, guys. He stood up for what he believed in. He stood up for his art form. I stand up for movies. I stand up for my channel. I stand up for my videos. I'm demonetized. You have to donate to the Cash App, guys, on the link. Fuck the PayPal. It's there. So we just discussed Heat 2. We predicted it, guys. Yes, it will be bigger than Heat. Yes, it will be better. Look at this cast. If you thought you had a great cast, guys, in 95, which, you guys aren't movie reviewers that long, going way back like I am, so there's nobody like me, guys. Of course, that was the all-star cast, guys, of 95. That was it. It was De Niro, Pacino, same movie, in a scene. You had Kilmer, it was just crazy. You had Sizemore. You had Voight. You had Judd. Guys, I can go on and on about the cast you had in Heat 95. They're pulling out all the fucking stops on Heat 2. Everybody now wants their great. Yeah, I love it. I love that all these actors and actresses want a part in this movie with Michael Mann coming back. Michael Mann, thank you. Thank you, Michael Mann, for standing up for your art form, like the Real Reviewer, man. Stand up for what you believe in, guys. Stand up for your art, your creation, your content. Michael Mann showing how it's done. No, we're not going to streaming. And no, we're going to write the fucking... Look at this, guys. It serves as both a prequel and a sequel. Wow, man. I'm so lucky. We're so lucky to be alive around for this, man. I can't wait to see Heat 2, everybody, and that novel come to life. Chris being played by DiCaprio. That's confirmed, everyone. Hannah played by Mr. Christian Bale. That's confirmed, and I believe it's confirmed. But you know, you got to go with it, I guess. Neil McCauley, Mr. De Niro's part, is being played by Stephen Graham. You wouldn't even know who the fuck that was when I said his name. But yeah, but we'll see, guys. But how he does, we'll see how his chemistry is. All right. Wow, I'm so excited, everyone. Heat 2, that cast. More news is coming out day by day about the cast and who's signing up, who's not. But when you're looking at, you know, DiCaprio, everyone, and Bale opposite, now we're gonna get a scene. You know, you got Adam Driver. I want to say about Adam Driver and this villain. Like I said, there's a lot of nasty parts that it looks like he has to do. He has to be nasty. He has to be wow. Waingro, you know, way worse than Waingro. And that motherfucker was the Grim Reaper, guys. There's the scene in Heat, very underrated. What's happening there in that movie Heat 1995, guys. But shit. And you will get the crew. I'm reading, guys. You know, you will get the crew. So you will get Chris with the crew earlier. You get him after. You get him during. And my opinion here, guys. There's an AI generated bullshit here. Oh, I like it, but there's AI shit here. But with Austin Butler being carried by DiCaprio, because so you would take it as DiCaprio's Macaulay, and Mr. Butler here would be a perfect Chris. And yeah, I would say that too, guys. That would be cool. I don't think yeah. I even think the DiCaprio might make a great Neo, way better than Stephen Graham right now. I'm thinking. But Austin Butler being Chris, he looks perfect for the role. Really does, really fits the Chris part. But I won't. I'll take DiCaprio, guys, in any role in this film. So I'll take him as Chris. I'll buy it as Chris. He did dye his hair at the end of the first one, guys. Chris. But they're starting this in the prequel form, I believe. So we'll get the prequel, 95, in the middle of the movie, and at the end we will get that sequel. And then, like I said, the end chase scene. It's gonna be something, guys. Really is. It's gonna be our 95 fucking bank robbery scene, guys. That scene changed. What is it? A Place Beyond the Pines, guys. That's where it got it from. Oh, come on, this ain't motherfucking bank robbery damn movies after that. That fucking A. Sorry, guys. I was thinking of Heat, where De Niro was telling me go, and they're covering each other in these M16s, whatever you want to call the gun, M4, whatever. They just got all the assault rifles, and I don't know if it was before the Los Angeles shootout or what have you, guys, of Bank of America. I don't know if it was before that or after that. I think it was after that, guys, or before that. Excuse me. I think he did it first, and these guys copied. It's always the deal, isn't it? Movies imitating art imitating life imitating movie. Guess what movie that is, right? You wouldn't know. So we have it here. We are 90 minutes, guys, an hour and a half, I believe, into this live stream. It's 1 a.m. where I am. And basically, I have a lot to do. I have some dishes to do. I have some vapes to smoke. I have some sleep to gain. Like I said, don't like and subscribe, guys. Donate to the Cash App. Rings you with the Z. It is on the channel page. Click the link. Donate so I keep doing these movie reviews. Exposing these movie reviewers. So the most hyped, guys, I've ever been for a movie in a very long time. This movie, Heat 2, I believe is gonna just be phenomenal, and just be well acted, and the music's gonna be great. The cinematography's gonna be great. Michael Mann is not gonna let us down. He's not. This is his baby, everyone. He said it's not going to streaming. He said, "Fuck you, studio. You're not taking this shit to Netflix." Yeah, thanks, Mr. Man. Fuck you. You're the man. He wants respect on his creative work, guys. You gotta respect Michael Mann for respecting himself and his art. And you gotta respect the real viewer for respecting Michael Mann and his art. So, I'm eating some rice pudding, everyone. This is hard work live streaming day in and day out until this thing is settled. Until it has been accomplished, everyone. Thou shalt not pass. I will wear the stupid bucket hat until it's done. So Heat 2, everyone, you see the thumbnail, it's gonna slap. Alright? It's gonna slap. Rice pudding. If you think different, everyone, give me a fucking comment. Tell me this shit's gonna be dog shit. Tell me the reasons why. Tell me what past history from Heat and what we went over today in this video, made you think that Heat 2 is gonna be trash. Or overhyped bullshit, guys. Tell me if you think Michael Mann is too old. You know? We've had it before. There's people I can name, directors too old. Spielberg's one of them, right? Disclosure Day. Hello. But yeah. Let me know if Michael Mann's washed up. And Heat 2 is going to be a huge disappointment. You all let me know. The Real River is here with an open mind. He loves you guys if you donate. Don't worry about the sub. Don't worry about the like, guys. It's completely pointless. I told you I am demonetized. I told you this. You got to donate to the Cash App. Donate to the Cash App, please. Link on the channel. So we went over Heat 2, guys. It's going to slap. That is my prediction. My prediction as well. Fireworks going off, right? Yeah, happy 4th. Let's do it. We're going all on 4th of July. We're going all July month long, guys. This is like a horror fest for the River Viewer. We're exposing everyone. And we're exposing and predicting movies too, guys. Come on. Heat 2 is going to be worth your money, or your price of admission, everyone. Heat 2 will be your price of admission. It will be worth it. Let me tell you. Mine's 1 o'clock, so bed soon, okay? Oh, excuse me. So, all right, everyone. We're gonna end this stream. We did what we came to do here with Heat 2. We're gonna go through, like I said, and if anything new comes up about Heat 2, guys, but we covered a lot about it in 90 minutes. We found out about it by just by the book. We see the plot and the movie. We kind of read it out on who's acting, what part, and what we're gonna see in this movie Heat 2, just by Heat and the book, the novel, the Wikipedia, the Google, and the cast, and the directing, and the music. We know is gonna be fire. So Heat 2, much anticipated, much long-awaited sequel, prequel. I'm a geek. I'm ready. The Real Reviewer thanks you for joining us for the night. We're coming back with another live stream, maybe tonight, maybe not, maybe in the middle of the night, maybe in the morning. But yeah, you never know. Just stay tuned. Get that notification. Hit the bell, they say, right? Hit the notification bell. Either way, Heat 2, baby. It is popping. And I'm telling you, man, this is it. This is the movie, guys. The cast is just the cast of the decade, guys. The cast of the century. I mean, I'm gonna go back 25 years, even past Heat, the original Heat, guys. I'm telling you, my brother is fucking not biased. He loves the original Heat, loves the cast. It's the only reason he watched that movie, rented it, to see that restaurant scene, guys. He was previewed in the trailer, I believe, all over TV. He was so hyped on the entertainment shows everywhere. Heat, and they tried to do it with Righteous Kill as well, guys. Didn't have fall for that one, but that's another video. There's a Righteous Kill review on my channel. Why wouldn't there be, everyone? There is a review for every damn fucking movie known to man on my channel within a year. Just imagine if you pay me. I should be doing this for a living. So here we go, predicting Heat 2. Everyone, thanks for joining the Real Reviewer. Fuck off. I don't like the audience. You guys, there is no audience. You guys will never believe me. You'll never support me. Go talk to Christopher Suckman and Angry Joe about movies. But they're not going to tell you about Heat 2. It's going to be fucking flame. This cast, unbelievable. What a movie this is going to be. My heart's pumping. I'm so excited. And Cinema is back with Heat 2, guys. Michael Mann, come on, Michael. He's not going to streaming, guys. You know he's respecting his baby. So respect the real reviewer, respect yourself,